Hi, some Spitzer here. I'm just going to show you how to use the chalk pastels. Okay, so chalk pastels can be found at your table. They look like this. These are really soft chalk pastels. And then we also have pastel pencils. Okay, here are some pastel pencils. Also in the front of the room by the color pencils are some other larger pastel pencils. And these are much more hard than the soft square pastels. Okay. So if you want something that's like really, really blendable, you're going to want to use the soft pastels. If you want something that's a little bit more hard and less powdery, go with the pencils. Okay. So when you use pastels, you typically want to start with your dark areas first and then build up your lights, which is the opposite of what you usually do. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to go and do the nose. Let's do complementary color scheme here. So I'm going to do blues and oranges. Okay. So again, I'm going to start with my darks and then I'm going to build my lights on top. Okay. And you can see when you work with pastels, you're creating kind of this loose powdery dust that you can kind of just blow off. I wouldn't like wipe it with your hand, otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to have pastel everywhere. Pastel's kind of messy, kind of gets on your hands, so just be aware. An apron might be something that you want to use. Okay. So the nice thing about pastel is it's very, very blendable, and you can use the pastel pencils and the sticks together on the same piece. Okay. So I'm going to use like complementary colors here. One nice thing about pastels, like I said, is they're highly blendable. So you can use your finger to blend, you can use a tissue to blend if you're doing a large area, you can also use a tortillon. Okay, so I'm just going to use my finger because I don't have any of those other tools with me right here. Okay, so if you're wanting to blend, you can just simply use your finger. Okay, where graphite's not good with your finger, pastels are just fine. And I'm going to kind of continue to build here, looking at my shadows. Okay. So again, the noses you're going to do in pastel, chalk pastel, and oil pastel. So if you haven't watched the video yet on oil pastel, you can go ahead and do that. Oil pastel works a lot differently than your chalk pastel. Okay, so that is like kind of the basis of chalk pastel. You can layer chalk pastel just like you do with the color pencil. Colors can kind of lay on top of each other. It's just kind of important to work dark from light, otherwise your colors will get kind of muddied. Okay. And as I've been working, kind of see my kind of finished product there, my nose in chalk pastel, just by layering, starting with the darks and working up to my lights.